Hello everyone. Uh, let's do a live. Let's go on a live right now. I'm live with you, all of you. So you can just join my channel, and if you want to watch a live. So uh, I mean, day before yesterday, I have done a video on the giveaway. As you can see, my last video here, where I'm giving away the Edge router, Ubiquiti Edge router X. I've surpassed 2000 subscriber, and if you want to participate in the giveaway, I'm going to give away this Edge router X right now. You can see here. All you need to do, you have to subscribe to my channel, like that video, and you have to comment down what your best networking tool and device is. So and so this without any announcement, I have done this live. So in this live, let's talk about the UniFi networks. What are the new updates, UniFi protects and everything. And this will be the chill stream, and I will be showing you my network rack, what devices I use and everything. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel. So now let's get back. So this is on the screen. I'm running CloudKey Gen 2 Plus, as you all know. So all UniFi network devices I have, and I have a UniFi Dream Machine Pro at my home network also, where I have, I mean, not much devices. As you can see, I have a Dream Machine, switch, and some access point in the cameras. सो आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम में हम बात करेंगे ऑल यूनिफाई यूबिक्विटी प्रोडक्ट्स इन इंडिया एंड what new products will be soon launching in India and all stuffs, and I will be showing you my rack. So let's start with the UniFi networking devices I have right now. So right now I have a UXG Pro. So basically, UXG Pro is a standalone gateway. This is a gateway, firewall, and router, you can say. Uh, as I said, standalone gateway because this router does not have a UniFi OS inbuilt on it. You need a UniFi consoles, UniFi network controller to manage this router. This is you can manage on your own with by downloading the UniFi controller software on your laptop, or you can use a cloud kitchen 2 plus like right now I'm using, or you can host on Hostify or any hosting services. So this UXG Pro has two 10 gig SFP plus port and two 1 gig RJ45 ports. So under the port manager, if you check here, I have one 10 gig SFP plus connection. My main primary WAN is connected using single mode fiber optics, and this port 4 I'm connecting the SFP DAC cable, which is connected directly to the aggregation switch. And this is a failover WAN 2 I have use because there should be network redundancy. So I have failover, WAN failover. After that, my core switch is USW aggregation. I have done a video on that. You should follow, check that on my channel about the US. This is a tiny switch from the Ubiquiti, and it's very nice. I mean, depending on the size also, and it all 8 port are SFP plus port, and it got a little screen also LCM, and you can see this all configuration I have connected using DAC cable, and these two ports I have done a aggregation to the UniFi switch 24 Gen 1 switch. I mean Gen 124 PoE. It does not have SFP plus, just SFP, as you can see here. So this is my core switch. This is quite nice and serving me well. After that, I have a one USW Enterprise 8 PoE, which is a layer 3 switch. The good part of this switch, all the ports are 2.5 GB and all are PoE plus. So you can see the total power availability in this switch is 120 watt, and you can use up to 19.5 watt. So I got a comment like, or boss, hi Roshan from Trex Media. So everyone watching this live, follow the Roshan channel. He's a nice guy and his channel name is Trex Media, so you can check that out. So after that, the enterprise 8 PoE switch, I have my PoE switch. So this is my PoE which powered all my devices. As you can see, I have a USW24 PoE switch, and you can see this is a layer 2 switch. We serve the purpose, and you can see the total PoE availability is 95 watt. So out of that I'm using 24.3, and you can see there are tons of PoE devices I am powering and using this, and even I'm using the aggregation, like aggregating ports, so I can utilize 2 gigabit, because all these ports are 1 gig. So I got one more comment. Hello buddy, hi Jitendra, how are you? Thanks for joining. So after that, this is my USW24. At some point, I think I should change this 24 PoE switch, because it is utilizing all my, I mean, rack space, because I'm using 27U rack, and these two switch, instead of these two switch USW 8 port PoE, because this is not a mountable rack mountable switch, I place on a rack shelf, and this 24 piece. So I'm planning to sell this out and get 148 PoE switch, but it's still not available in India. As you can see the store here, let me show you the store. Okay, this is the US store. Let me switch to the India. You can see it's like a drought here. अकाल आया है यहाँ पे. कोई भी डिवाइस लॉन्च नहीं होता है. Even no new cloud gateways. So if you check on the switch, all standard pro. There are no ether lighting switch, and no uh, XG switch at the latest. I'm not sure कब launch होगा इंडिया में. Even on the Wi-Fi side, you won't see much Wi-Fi devices. So let's wait for them to launch on India. Otherwise, you have to pay the price, like custom duty and everything. So I'm looking for 48 PoE switch. Either ether lighting. Ether lighting is not the main concern. Only the concern I have, I need to a more space on my rack, and it should be more power efficient, and I should get more power wattage on that, and all the ports should be 2.4. So if you check, this one is very beefy switch, Pro XG48 PoE. The best part of this switch is, if you check here, see, it is a 48 port PoE, and the total PoE supply is 1080 watt. It's a ton of power wattage available, and the best thing is it got 4 SFP28, like 25G ports, and here you see it got 32 multi-speed 10GB PoE plus port, and you can see compatibility 10G, 5G, 2.5G, 1G, 100 megabits and 10 megabits. So there's a lot of flexibility in this switch, but it is very costly though. After that, the switch come in my mind is Pro HD24 PoE. This is just a 24 port, but you can see the PoE availability here, 600 watt. It's still a lot, you can't fill that much. And you can see it got 410GB SFP plus port, and here it got 2 multi-speed 10G. These two port are 10 gig. and you can compare. It is compatible with 10G, 5G, 2.5G, 1G, and 100 megabits, and 22 multi-speed 2.5. So you can see 22 port are just PoE++ 2.5G maximum, and two 10 GB RJ45 PoE++ port. So this switch is also good, but if you can't get this much, I mean, I'm not sure what switch to get. This is also nice switch, but this does not have any 10 gig, and all 8 ports. They have divided into 8 ports, like 8 port RJ45 PoE plus, and 8 port PoE plus plus, and 8 2.5G, and it just got two 10 gig SFP plus port, and only got 400. Even it does not have any fans. So the consideration would be Pro SD 24 PoE, because still you can see out of budget, but hope it should deliver to India at some point. Now let's back to the my controller. So you have seen that UXG Pro is my main firewall router, which has a multiple WAN, like as if WAN failover, and then after that my core switch is USW aggregation switch. I have done after that layer 3 8 PoE switch, which provide PoE to the U7 Pro. As you can see, it got a 2.5G interface, and also I have a USW Flex mini switch 2.5. This also provide a PoE to that, so I can utilize 2.5G. And after that, I have a access point. As you can see, I have 4 access point. These 3 U7 Pro, UK Ultra are in this office, and this UAP AC light is at my that shop, which is on the other side of the road, apart, like you can say 300 to 500 meter. I have created a link on that using UISP light beam. So these all access point are fine. The U7 Pro is quite good. I mean, as you can see here, the insights, I'm just using 2.4G and 5G. This band is not yet utilized, because this 6 gigahertz band is not licensed yet in India. But if you somehow change under the settings, if you go to the system and change the country region to United States, you will see the bands here, and you can see the 6 gigahertz band shown up here. It shows up only one control channel. You can see channel 39 680 megahertz. It's shown here. So yeah, I'm using this on my 13 Pro, but my 13 Pro from iPhone does not have any Wi-Fi 6. It's just a Wi-Fi 6. So if you check here under the clients tab, yeah, this is my access point. So you can see here. Right now it says as 11 Pro. I can change the icon from here. Like I can change iPhone 13. Yeah, I can change it to 13 Pro, so it's won't be confusing much. So here you can check that it's connected to the Wi-Fi 6, and the MIMO configuration 2 into 2, because that AP just support 2 into 2 MIMO, and you can see the RX and the TX rate. As you can see, it's quite good. And let me check the current speed. Okay, I'm connected to the office network. I have created some networks here. If you check office, camera, Wi-Fi 6, this doesn't work because it does not discover any SSI. I'm trying to find and discover Wi-Fi 6 with just on a 6 gigahertz band. It is not discovering on my iPhone, and I will try to get any 6 gigahertz supported devices, either on the Windows or just to test. So right now I'm on the office, which has 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So let's try to run the speed using Wi-Fi man. So as you can see here, right now I'm connected on the Wi-Fi man, and let's start the speed test. and getting 1 millisecond latency. So the speed from internet to UXG Pro, it's quite good. I'm getting a 1 gigabit download and upload. Let's check the download and upload from UXG Pro to the iPhone 30 Pro using the Wi-Fi. So here you can see the speed right now. So I get 651.7 download and 13.3 Mbps upload. You can see here. It's quite good, I think. Not bad. And I'm using 160 megahertz channel. So yeah, 160 megahertz channel is utilized right now, as you can see here under the Wi-Fi. Yeah, 160 megahertz channel is available. So on this, you will get enough speed. This 240 megahertz is not yet available. After that, I have UK Ultra. These two are, I think, you can use on the indoor as well as the outdoor. But these are nice access point. As you can see, the retries here, not much retries, depending where you mount these. So I have one of these UK Ultra at my rack, and one I have mounted outside the pole. So mostly the IoT devices are connected. So on this Ultra, you can see lots of devices are connected. These are IoT devices and the cameras, which was on the separate network. I have created a firewall rules on that. And this UAP-AC light is quite old. I can see still. I think the Ethernet port on the back of the access point is Borg. I think is not working properly. I think खराब हो चुका है connecting to fast Ethernet, as you can see 100 Mbps. So it is not getting good speed on that end. Even the link is good, but you can see there are lots of client. 1G3 instant camera is also connected there. So, and this is the CloudKey Gen 2 Plus, my UniFi console, where I run all my UniFi networks. So if you check here in the control plane, you will see the list of applications and the UniFi OS and everything. So right now मैं early access channel पे हूँ, जैसा आप देख सकते हैं. Early access basically you will get an early access to beta firmware version, and you can download and test it on your network, but it is not recommended because early access firmware version may break your networks if something is working. So try to use a official stable channel, and the official one is like 9.2.87. So yeah, and then I'm not using Connect, but I've just install it. I don't have any Connect device. So if you check the console of the CloudKey Gen 2 Plus, and about this console, let's check this console. As you can see, it run this version, and it got a processor of Qualcomm 64-bit 8 cores, and it got a memory of 3 GB. And now you can see this much memory has been used, and the temperature is goes like 50. It's getting quite hot because it has an internal 1 TB hard disk. So you can see here 7%. And if you check the storage, you can see because I'm not using any product here, but you can check the drive which have here. So it has internal to Toshiba drives, which is a SATA base, as you can see here. And the power and hours you can see 17,639, and the drive temperature also you can check here. So you can use this. I think this CloudKey is working fine without any issues, but it is quite getting hot. I'm using the CloudKey accessories, as you can see here under the accessories. I don't think they have here. Yeah, they have in India. This is a rack mount accessories I'm using on the CloudKey, and this is quite costly. I mean, to mount this CloudKey on a rack, but they are no longer providing the CloudKey. As you can see, it's still out of stock in India. Only they have a UXG Lite. Let's go back to the controller here. So let's talk about the UniFi devices. So here, after that, we have checked the gateway, switches, access point. Now let's check into the UniFi Protect. So right now, if you check the UniFi Protect, I'm running the UniFi Protect, which is a camera surveillance. The name is UniFi Protect. I'm running on the UNVR, UniFi Network Video Recorder, as you can see here. So to show that, you can just hop over here and click on this camera icon, and here is that cam. So under this, it will show all the list of the devices which I have. So I have lots of cameras. You can see I have a third party cameras also, and like a non AI camera also, but I'm using AI port. So the AI port is working fine. Now I can manage the non AI cameras as an AI cameras. So right now I'm running 5.0.5, and I can manage the camera from here. So I can use this much camera. As you can see the camera capacity, I can use 4 cameras. So as you can see here, it support available capacity. Right now there is a 0, but if I uncheck everything, and I can show you the capacity. So on this AI port right now, the 4K cameras, you can use one which is less than 30 fps. If it is greater than equal to 30 fps, you can use two 4K cameras, and two 2K cameras if it's less than 30 fps, and greater than equal to, you can 4. Similarly for the HD. So I have the mix of resolution, like I use HD, 2K. I don't have any 4K cameras. So I will just cancel this. I can show you the manage. So right now I use these 2 cameras. So out of that, only the G5 Turret Ultra is a 2K cameras, and all other are just HD camera. So you can see it's everything is managed by the AI port as an AI, but I'm unable to use this on the TP-Link and the other thing. I mean, when I try to use on the TP-Link Tapo camera, it's getting reconnecting, no IP address. So I'm not sure. I have even reset the TP-Link cameras, and these 2 cameras is I mean the EMO 360 cameras, which has a PTZ control also. So the AI port is good. I think at some point, I think I need, if I want to use a new features like the smart features which they have just announced with version 6.0.41. I will have to get a AI key. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you create an alarm here, uh, there is one options called see this AI options. So AI key is required to use AI powered triggered alarms. So you can create a multiple cam trigger options, and that is only possible with the AI key, and that is not available in India. But still, you can use webhook, ID, objects, and everything with an alarm, and you can notify on the everything here. So let's talk about the consoles right now which I have here. So okay, so let's go to the control plane, and here in the control plane, this is the UNVR, and I can show you the console UNVR, what's memory and the process. So this is the UniFi NVR. They have a different version. This is the first variant UNVR, which is just a 4 hard drive base. After that it comes UNVR Pro and the Enterprise NVR, which is a beast. And you can see here it got a processor of ARM 64-bit 4-core processor, and the uptime you can see, and the memory, it got 4 GB, and how many storage I'm using, it got 4 hard drive base. So I'm just at the moment using 1 hard drive. As you can see the storage, I'm using a basics protection, and I'm using basic protection rate 5. So I think I don't have any space left. I have to get one more hard drive, is it says to enable storage protection, we recommend adding another 8 TB drives, because to for a proper RAID I have to use the same size. And but you can see the RPM and everything here for this drive. And if you check, I have used the Toshiba hard drive from the Ubiquiti store. I purchased it, and you can see the power on hours 5474 hours, and the temperature of drive in RPM, and it is SATA 3.3, and you can see the usable. If you check here, here the storage overview, you can see the recordings, the quality. These states are high quality recordings, this states the low quality, and this is for the system reserve. So right now the earliest recording I have is a 3 month, and approximate capacity is 47 days. So that's enough. I can add more cameras, but I need to add more storage. So let's first talk about the, let me show you the TP-Link cameras here, the quality of the TP-Link cameras. Do you see this error comes up mostly when I try to play back the third party cameras. So I think I have to go on this way. Okay, right now you see this is the TP-Link camera. Let me put on high quality and let do the full screen here. So as you can see here, this is my rack, and here you can see the quality of the TP-Link type of camera. And I have arranged all the devices. If you have not watched that, you can check. I have rearranged all my Ubiquiti devices in a proper way. Done the cable management also, you can see. But this part is open because you can see here the temperature and the humidity. So I have opened all the rack spaces, and I've used a fan also, but still it's quite getting hot. So you can see from top to bottom I have a UXG Pro aggregation switch, 8 port brush panel, and this is the rack shelf where I have a USW Enterprise 8 PoE switch. So I got a comment, FG Tech Store. Hello Shailendra ji, kaise hain? And then I have a patch panel, 24 port patch panel. After that I have a USW 24 PoE switch and the cloud key with the rack mount, and I have a UNAS Pro, and then one U gap. I have a UNVR, and then I have a rack shelf where I have mini PC, Dell Optiplex, and this is my server, Dell R420, where I run all Proxmox and then VMs. And at the bottom you will see I have a 2 UPS. One is small, I mean capacity of this UPS is like 450 watt, and this is around 2.4 kV. So this will get enough power, and this is the AI port I have mounted here and connected directly. So you can see the quality of the TP-Link cameras is quite good, and even you can see me here also. So it's good in focus. Even you can see I can zoom in and zoom out also. Right now I'm zoom out 100%, but if you zoom in and focus here, you can, it depends. The thing is, I have to update the drives here. So after updating from 8 TB to one more 8 TB, I can get enough, I mean I will get enough recordings, more stable recordings and the clear image. So I think I have utilized all the storage. But depending on the price point, I mean the TP-Link camera serves me well. So I got all the Ubiquiti. I mean, if you guys watching this live, and if you want to get any TP-Link, MikroTik, and even the Ubiquiti devices or India, you can just reach out to FG Tech stores, I think. Let me show you the website. FG Tech. FGTechstore.com. So here you can see they have a list of devices. I mean, even they do networking, I mean the Netgear also. And you can see they do all brands, the TP Link, even the Ubiquity surveillance, and the TP Link Omada. Even they provide all surveillance like HDD. You can see, you can get for Seagate, WD, Toshiba, and everything. Yeah. So sure to check out FG Tech Store. You will get better deals, and yeah, the support help and very responsive, I think. I get all my TP Link and the Ubiquity steps mostly from here, because if they are in stock, you will get at best price. Check out. So now let's check back. So this is the TP Link camera, and you can see everything here directly. And but I'm not using any AI port for these TP Link cameras, because uh, it's I try to use that, but when I try, every time I try to use the TP Link cameras on with the AI port, the TP Link cameras goes into the connecting state, booting. It does not work properly, so I've just disabled the AI key, and I'm not using AI port for any third party cameras, because it's not on the TP Link, it's for all other third party cameras which I have. So uh, this is the G4 instant camera, this is the G5 turret ultra camera. So if you want to check, I mean, if you right now, I can show you the features which UniFi just added, so that will be good. And you can see this is outside my office. I think ये location शैलेंद्र जी को तो पता ही होगा. This is Sakina का Khairani Road, and you can see the busy thing, and you will see all of the stuffs here. I mean, right now it's on high quality, and you can see this of all detections here. So with UniFi Protect 6.0.41, you get lots of things. This is the heat map. Let me show you one. This is a grid search. You can check for the grid search here, and you can just type for the grid search here, and this is the heat map. Let's uncheck, and this is the heat map where all your detections you get. So look at the quality of the G5 turret ultra cameras I've mounted outside here. I mean, just right here I've mounted outside. And this is the multi-camera playback. This is also quite good features. Let me show you what does this do. Like if you have this screen and you want to monitor only cameras which you want to take a look into the screen, for example. So these all 4 cameras I have added. So if I click on add, it will show up that multi cameras on the screen, and you can manage all the cameras at once from here. So even you can do a playback also. You can run a playback. As you can see here, I'm running a playback and I go back. So this is how a multicam works. So yeah, after that multi-camera playback, there is one options called archiving. So this is quite good features. You can archive your footage to the storage. Let's reload the page. Do you see? Are you kidding me? Please ensure that UNVR is on and connected to the internet. Yeah, it's still reachable, I think. So I was taking a look into the playback of this one. Okay, so now we're back, and let's change the quality to high quality. So this is the video archiving. So how does this work? So basically simple है, काफ़ी कुछ करना नहीं है आपको. You have to create a storage, archive storage. Like right now you can use archiving to your NAS and everything. So to let me show here. If you go to the settings, system, and here these archive options. So you can link your accounts in the archiving section. So basically you can see, you can securely upload the protect recording to your storage. So that's work with the archiving. So right now this is my NAS from the Ubiquiti UNAS Pro. As you can see, I have archived this one storage of 32 MB to my NAS. But you can add more account here. You can add a Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, and the NAS, like any other NAS, like Synology, QNAP, and everything. There's also one more feature which is says Lab. I think it enables the continuous archiving. If you want to store, like if you have any precious recording, I mean, most important camera recordings, and you don't want to skip, want to get all the storage of that, you can use archiving continuous, and you can choose that camera and it will save. You can schedule, you can add a detection type like car horn, speaking, person. These all features you get, even the license plate, and you can archive to this. Right now I have only one archive. So that's how archiving works, and this is good features. You should use that. So after that there is a remove footage also option available, and from here you can change the playback speed, and this is the microphone. If I turn on the mic, you can see the sound here. It's quite good sound here. Now let's take a look back here at the bottom, where you see all the type of detections. So right now this shows all the list of detections, and this is I mean the person detection which all detected on today's date. You can go back to other previous date of the recording. So it will take some times, as I already told you. I'm just running out of storage. So you can see here, uh, it recorded and it shows the white color also on this here. So you can just check for the this recording event. You can see. So from here you can set a face, person. So even you can change the playback speed. You can slow it down for a moment. So you can play with it. You want to do anything, like let me do the full screen. I can show you. This is how it looks like. You can see the playback. So you can take a look into that. It's working well, I think. uh, Now I will stop this and let me show the face, because this AI G5 direct cameras have all license plate. I mean, it does not have license plate, but it have uh, animal, vehicle, and person detection, but it does not have smart detections, which is why I have added AI key. And so you can, it does the license plate and face also. But for the license plate, I mean, sometime it works and sometime it does not record proper recording. So let's check the license plate. Oh, I mean the face, and it says no events found for today. You can see recording of the detected motion will appear here, and I set to all, unknown and known. It does not show anything. So if I go back to Saturday and I apply, let's see if I am getting any face detection or not. If you guys have any questions, you can comment down. We are talking about the UniFi Protect latest features, and previously I've talked about the all the networking devices which I have and their updates and everything. So I think it does not have even shown here for the no events found for the face on 21st also. I think it's kind of acting weird because there is a face detected. It's taking quite a lot time. So let's move back to current date and look for vehicle detections. So we'll check that later. So let me show you the vehicle detections. Okay, so right now, for example, we got a lot of things for the vehicle detections. So we'll check one by one. So let's check this 6 minutes ago here, and when is the new product coming to India? Good question, Jitender. Yeah, I have the same question for you also. I'm not sure when it's coming. I've talked to Ubiquiti support team also, Ubiquiti store India, and they are saying it is coming. They are looking for certification waiting. I'm not sure soon. I hope. I think if Shailendra ji is watching this live, he can better tell. Are they launching any new devices soon or not? So let's take this recording where it detect one vehicle with the license plate. So let me put on a bigger screen and show this recording. As you can see here, I think it did a vehicle, and let me do the vehicle also. So it vehicle type, vehicle color, license. It will edit that. Even I can do for animal also if it's, and set the confidence level also. So you can see it detected one vehicle which is a Kia vehicle, I can see here, and then it detected a rickshaw and the motorcycle. You can see the everything it is detecting. You can see the confidence level also 52, 64. It detecting, and it says a black color rickshaw. So it's a yellow, and it says truck, and these it detected as in person. You can see here. So this is quite good feature, and this is a motorcycle. As you can see here, it is working. Now just wait for this car to show up. Yeah, it says SUV black. I'm not sure it's black or blue, but it says black. 96% SUV, and it detected a license also, and it detected the person here. So you can see the sensitivity and everything, like the detection sensitivity is working quite good with the AI key. And you see it's detect this as a sedan. So yeah, you can use these features. And let's check this one. This is the license plate. So I'm not sure how accurate is the license plate, but it works. I mean, this camera where I have mounted is a very busy road. You can see lots of, I mean, lots of notification detection and everything. So let's check this. I think, for example, let's check this one. This UNVR quite gets slow when you try to check all those detection and everything, because due to that storage, I think I will put down a video soon once I upgrade the storage and everything. So 76 per 72, you can see the, yeah, it's detected as a truck 93%. Motorcycle. If you as you all know, the UniFi has a UniFi LPR, license plate reader cameras also, which serve the purpose of license plate reading, and they are accurate. So it detect as a SUV, you can see the number plate also, SUV white. I think I should get a PTZ cameras also from Ubiquiti, but I think it's hard to get in India. So I should mount it on the same place, and I can make say difference of the camera. So yeah, after that it shows all the default chart of these cameras. So you can edit your smart zone from here. Everything you can see the chart of here. How many percent detected, vehicle detected, and you can even edit your smart zone from here. Like it's quite good. I think you can just have a smart zone here depending on the person, everything. It got even loitering features also, you can add that. So let's check if it detected anything on the animal section or not. Let's close this. I think it detected just one animal, and I think that would be the dog. You can see. Yeah, you can see the here. I can showing this has been detected as an animal. You can see the percentage and everything. And this is I think you can see the timing. It's a morning 6:24 a.m. and it was raining. You can see the speed of this motorcycle and everything is still detecting a dog. So yeah, let me show you one more features here. If you go to the dashboard, and there is a one spotlight features they have added. So yeah, here on the spotlight they got one features like you can have a known face, LPR, activity, like what activity you want to set, line crossing, limited. So that spotlight features has been added here, and this thing has been added on the UniFi Protect app on your phone also. So yeah, it's working quite well. I think this latest version is quite good. Also, find anything is also a good option, so you can look for anything. Like for example, if you want to go for a truck, and that should be black colored truck, and uh, you have set a detection as a line crossing and on your camera for that camera recording, you can take a look for that line crossing. So I'm not sure how accurate, but this is not a truck, this is a rickshaw. So if I check for the bike, let's see if what it shows for only bike. It's quite taking long time, I think. The thing is, I need more storage, I think, because this is acting very slow, I think. So, yeah, from here you can choose the vehicle color, you can choose the vehicle type, and event type, you can choose that. You can search for that, and you can create even alarm manager. So that's what I'm using on the UniFi Protect lineup, where they have all sort of UniFi Protect and everything. Let's talk about one more. I have a Ubiquiti UNAS Pro, which is a unified drive I got on from April. I think I'm using yes, April or March. Yeah, March. I went to Singapore to get this UNAS Pro. So let's take a look into the interface of the UniFi Ubiquiti UNAS Pro. Let's refresh the screen. Okay, so this is the Ubiquiti UNAS Pro, their first NAS device. As you can see here, right now I have, this is a 7 hard drive based NAS, and you can have like as much TBs on your, so I've choose 8 terabytes, but I may have chosen more terabyte for more storage, but right now I'm just using 3 hard drives, HDD1, HDD2 and HDD3 is using a RAID 5. I think if I check here the manage storage in the control, as you can see here, I'm using RAID 5 basic protection, and in that I'm only getting a 16 TB of usage and 8 one drive as a protection of 8 terabyte. I can use any other storage also. Right now you can see I'm using basic protection RAID 5. If I go to the advanced protection, I will need one more hard drives, you can see. So 4 or more for the RAID 6. If I go for the better performance, I can use a RAID 10, but this is not useful because my uh, storage will be less, I think. And this all hard drives are of Seagate Exos Enterprise. I got it from Prime ABGB, which is located in Mumbai, I think. You can see the specs of each Seagate hard drive. You can see the RPM, power and hours. You can see the temperature also of each. And I mean, I think lots of people are complaining about the heat heating generated on the UNAS, but my UNAS is not getting hot and it's working well. If I check the console here, about this console, you can see here the temperature, it's normal. I think 57 degrees Celsius. It got 8 GB of RAM. It's a 64-bit 4-core processor. It's the ARM processor, and internal storage is of 25 gigabit. So this UNAS I'm utilizing, I mean it's giving just me a 16 TB of storage, and one 8 terabyte is a basic protection, which is a store as a protection. And I'm under the network setting, it got two I mean interface port. One is 10 gig SFP plus and one is 1 gig. So I'm using SFP plus and I've set on the static IP. So this was the control plane. You can check everything here, and from updates you can check the console update or drive update, and here you can integrate, you can check the activity logging, syslog and everything. This is the backup, and this is the storage which I've just shown you, and this is the console, and even you can set a push notification here. So let's talk about the backup. So this UNAS Pro has an options where you can back up this UNAS Pro to other storage. So right now I am backing up this UNAS to my TrueNAS, which I am running on here, as you can see here, 10.0.0.242, and I'm just doing a proxmox backup, not everything, because if you check the storage here, I have a total 3.99 terabytes of storage here, and on the NAS I don't have that much of storage, so I'm just using some particular storage for a backup. So let me show you. If you create a task here, you can just give a name, test, and select data to backup. So you can choose the drive, which drive you want to take a backup. Like this is my drive, this is shared drive, and this is the folder I've created. Even you can choose which backup under that folder you want to store. This is the TrueNAS, this is the archive, I mean the Protect archive. So in the Protect I've shown you the archive video archiving, so it is stored here. So you can use the recordings to store somewhere else. So you can create a task, create a backup, data backup, and the destination you can use a remote UNAS, any other Ubiquiti UNAS on the same rack you can use as a storage, or you can use a CIFS or SMB server. So that is how I have added the TrueNAS using SMB server, and even you can use the cloud services. So right now, as of now, only 3 cloud services are supported, which is a Google Drive, OneDrive, and the Dropbox. You can link your account and you can update the folder, and even you can schedule it here, daily, weekly, or monthly. So that's a good feature. So let me show you here. I'm just backing up shared drive, which is a Proxmox shared drive TrueNAS, and the shared drive of Protect Archive. So whatever on the Protect Archive page, it just store on this. You can see CIFS SMB server I've added, and it says connecting. So I will just go back, and you can see 15 hours ago it take took one backup. Here is a snapshot. So snapshot is a very good features in the NAS. uh, I was not aware of this snapshot process. So when I take a look, this create a snapshot, I mean exact replica of your UNAS. So like if you have done any changes on your NAS, and uh, you did something wrong, or by mistake anything you created anything full, and you want to overwrite with previous setting, you can just take use that snapshot process. So it is available for each drive. So as you can see here, right now I've used all snapshot here, and it there is a limit here. It goes up to 128 snapshot also only. So I have shared for each drive as a snapshot. This is quite good feature. You can use that, and this is also a very nice features in the Ubiquiti, where you can share a links, like if you are a video editor or a content creator and you want to share some video to your editor, or some files you want to share, you can just create a link and share it. Let me show you how you can do that. So this is my drive, Safwan's drive, and for example, I want to share. Okay, let's forget I show here Protect Archive. So this is my UniFi Protect. I think yeah, this one I've just done it today as an archive. I've shown you in the UniFi Protect, and this Protect recording I want to share with some others. So under this you can check what is content, file content. You can check here. You can create a duplicate, you move, download, or everything. So there is a share link. So here you can set link expiration. You can choose the expiration of the link. You can set access limit, one time access, two time access, everything. And then here you can even choose the password to access the link. If you have used all these options, here it says create and copy link. Even you get the options here: copy link, copy QR code, download QR code, and delete. So if you copy the link will be copied, and you can paste the link anywhere. You can access this drop.ui.com, and if I share it here on the chat, even you guys will also uh, get this drive. So let me share it with you. Just give me a second. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, I will share you on the chat. So let me know if you guys can check that out link. So I've shared it on the chat here, and you can access that link. I have not said any expiration or anything. You can you can check that out. So that is how the link expire. I mean, the copy create and copy link work in the unified drive, and it's working quite good. I think I can even download the QR code and share the QR code also. So that is a good feature, I think. Uh, so here I've already shown you the snapshot production I'm using, and this is the settings. Also, let me show you one more thing. There is one options, like if you go to the settings and you so we have seen backup, snapshot, sharing. Let's take a look into the services. So it gives you web access services. Right now you can access your UNAS with this directly with this link, and you can even use a file services like SMB. You can mount your SMB here, and even you can use your time machine backups, and this all or are NFS, the Linux, I think, which is used for the Linux. You can use that, and here you can use the NFS encrypt drives. So let me show you the SMB services, file services on this Mac, as well as the Windows I will show you. So you can go to the Finder, click on Go, and connect to the server, and here I have listed as an SMB file. So it is connecting to the SMB, and it gives me the options to connect to which drives. My shared drive, personal drive, protect. So I can choose the personal drive, and you can see here you can drag and drop anything easily from here. Let me open one more documents. So for example, I want to share this file from here to here. As you can see, it I says replace, and you can see the speed here. It's almost 890 or 840 megabytes. So I can just drag and drop using SMB file services. So this was for I think this was for on the Mac. Let me show you the for the Windows. So here I'm using a Windows RDP on the Mac Mini, and this is my Windows machine. So under the system, if I go here and I search for this, you can see my shared drive, personal drive, protect archive, and everything. Even all my folders are shown here. So I can use SMB file here, as you can check. After that, let me show you the push notification. Push notification, I think you must be familiar with that. It gives you the notification for storage array failed, storage array address, approaching storage size, reach, everything you can manage for the snapshots, services also, and even for the backups. I'm not using any much notifications, but it's quite good to get notified. After that, we have already seen the control plane here, and the best thing I would show here. So right now you can create an admin or user. There are two options. Like if you create an admin, you can create an admin with the UI account, and even if you want to restrict to local access, you can choose that. After that, you if you create them as a super admin, editor, or my admin. So I have created some roles. So even you can create your role here if you want to create a rule and user to get access to only the drive, not your settings and the management. You can choose as a view only or in none. You can choose none. So the full management of the drive, you can just give name as a test, and you will create that. So when you create a new admin, you can use those options as a test. It will just use that predefined roles on the drive as a full management, and the settings, it can't access any console settings and everything. So that's none, and you can use the UI account email, and depending on that users also, And there is also one good thing, identity endpoint also. So if you guys must know, UniFi Identity is free. There is a one app on the UniFi Identity where you can use access the VPN, access the Wi-Fi, one-click Wi-Fi. Even you can use unified drives also with that. UniFi Identity, you can share a file access and everything. So that was the good features. And even we have seen SMB time machine. Okay, let me talk about the time machine. So if you are into Apple MacBook thing, like you're using Mac Mini or MacBook, anything, so this time machine is very helpful. I think you can safely store the backup of your Mac to the UNAS Pro. So right now, if you see at the top here, I have already set up the backup schedule here. So you can see last time it did a backup of 20 June. I can do a backup here. To check the backup settings, or you just need to go to the journals, settings journal, and here is the time machine, and you can see here. So there are options, like if you set the backup, you can set the quota limit, what drive you want to save this MacBook backup. So this is just for my Mac Mini. At my home with the MacBook, I have a separate time machine. So it take a backup automatically weekly. If you don't want any weekly, you can set the options, and you can set manually. So you get a tons of options on that. So that is quite good feature for this UNAS Pro uh, to take a time machine backup. And even here you can check the active users also. For example, if any of you guys want to have this UNAS Pro as a storage, uh, I can give you access of that. Also, there is a protection in that, because, for example, this is the user. I have given a UNAS access. I cannot access this his drive, because his drive is protected by his email address and everything. So he can access his drive, I cannot access. So I cannot see any other drive. As you can see, I just see this drive here, but I cannot access this. You see that this is protection. And even I've created one pros drive at the Hostify Pro. I can't access. I can access my share drive, my drive, and all other drives which is accessible. I cannot access any other user's drive on the UNAS Pro. And this is this is the throughput, and the chart. You can see the read and write of this. So at this point you can see the read and write of this UNAS Pro was done. Now if you take a look here, this is the trash option. So whatever you delete it, it will show up here on this folder. And if you want to permanently delete, you can delete and you can revert back. So I think this UNAS Pro needs some more updates in the future, where it will bring uh, lots of others backup features, like we can store this backup of UNAS Pro to the Amazon SC browser, or it give more features like the Synology which have currently. So I think it needs more time. uh, that was a unified drive on my network which I'm using. So let's check back in what I missed. So there is also one devices I have to talk about. I think I've done a video on it previously. I have a UniFi Access Ultra. So there's a one other another product offline on the Ubiquiti, where they do elevator access, unified door access, and everything, where you can control the doors, elevator, and everything. So they do all the products on the access, but those products are not yet available in India, and I have purchased it directly from the UK stores, like from the Hosify colleague. He bought from me, and he just transfer it from there. I have to pay custom duty tax. So let's talk about the Access Ultra, and let me show you the GUI of the UniFi Access Ultra. So this Access Ultra I'm running on the UniFi NVR. So if you check here, I think if I check here and I go to the settings on the NVR, here you see I'm using Protect and the Access. So you can run on the cloud key also, and the UniFi NVR. UniFi NVR just support two applications, UniFi Protect and the UniFi Access. There are no other, but in the cloud key and the other consoles, uh, let me show one more thing to avoid confusion. See, in the cloud key you can have all applications like the talk, access, protect, everything. And even similarly for the dream machine also, they have all the applications here. You can see network, protect, inner space, access, talk. But in the UniFi Protect NVR, if you're using NVR, NVR Pro and everything, you cannot have UniFi Talk. You can have UniFi Protect and UniFi Access. So this is my Access running on the UniFi NVR. So this is the journal dashboard. As you can see here, right now I have only one UA Ultra which is connected directly here um, on this door of my office. As you can see here, it is locked, but you can click to unlock and you can check the storage also. You can see here the live view here. So this is the door, and you see the setup is very messy. You can hear the sound. So this is the dashboard where you can check your logs, and you can see here I have only one all-in-one hub online and one reader online. So this UniFi Access Ultra is an all-in-one hub as well as a reader, because there are other products from the UniFi which is like multiple doors. You can have multiple doors, multiple logs, and on that single UniFi Access hub. And here I have a devices. You can see this is I've named as office door, but the model is UA Ultra, and I've set them on the UniFi Protect network. And there is a one options like you can pair a devices if you want to see the recordings who came on the camera. So the link works. Yeah, thanks for checking that. So this UniFi Access Ultra, I can pair with UniFi Protect cameras. So I can pair it with a list of cameras. So why I've chosen these cameras? Because this point to the door. Whenever anyone access the door and enter the door access, it will record that, and I can check it directly from here, the dashboard, as you can see here. So for example, today you can see 12:05 p.m. I enter the office, and 2:35 p.m. enter the office. So if you want to check the recordings, you can just click on here and it will show you the recordings, as you can see here. Even you can check with the microphone. You can see here I entered the office and it recorded. So that's quite cool features on the UniFi. You can pair with the UniFi devices, and it got some device version. And here you can see the insights of the unlock activity and who unlocked the door. So there are other options. Either you can use to unlock the door with this NFC card. I have a third party NFC card, and I will show you where you can add this under the journal. If you check for the card inventory, you can add an NFC card. You can use UniFi NFC card as well as third party NFC card. So I've just added this NFC card, and it is telling me to add. If you want to add another card, you can use add ubiquity cards here. For the office door, you can register that. So like you can see here, 3% I have added for the NFC card, and all cards are different, and I can manage it from here. If I want, I can unassign the card if I don't want to give them access. If like in a office perspective, like if someone got fired from the office, um and they don't want to get access to the door, you can just unassign it, so that works. There are Let me show you the other options. So I go back to here, Okay, so you can see the logo here. Here I've used one card, and here I've used the UniFi identity app or the UniFi access app, where I can just, if I use the UniFi identity, let me show you. This is how it shows. I have to just touch the camera to the UniFi access, and it will unlock the door. So one touch unlock the door. And there is a UniFi access app also, where you want to just unlock the door with a one click, similarly like a dashboard here. So you can just click on one here to unlock the door, it will unlock the door. So depending, like for example, the UniFi identity works when I'm also remote and someone want to access to this office door. I can just go to the UniFi identity app and just click on this unlock button, and the door will be unlocked. For example, I can show you here. I can even click and the door is unlocked, as you can see here. So this is how the unlocks works, and this is the settings. I've given the name and the terminal request. I have set the mode as unlock door. Even you can choose the monitor door position. I have not checked that options, but this is the trigger level. So there are two trigger level: close active, normally open; open active, normally close. So you have to assign that. So I normally open, it should be trigger level as a close active. Whenever it got triggered, just give me a second. So yeah, sorry about that. So this is the trigger level I have set: close active, normally open, and the log is also set on the same trigger level: close active, normally open, and the log unlock duration is for 10 seconds. So whenever I unlock the door for 10 seconds, it will be remain unlocked, and after 10 seconds it will be locked. And here I've set the tampering alert. If someone try to tamper the UA Access Ultra, it will give the red LED, and there is a tamper alarm sound I will be hearing. And here you can check the status light in the status sound. Also there is also good options. You can schedule for the door locking here. So here you can check for Monday to Friday. I have set the scheduling, and on a Monday I have set from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. door will be unlocked. You can just push the door, it will be unlocked. You don't use, you don't have to use your NFC card or identity to unlock the door. And after that, on the Tuesday I have set for 8 to 10 p.m. So you can schedule that options, and even you can set for the temporary unlock. If there are on the I mean any duration you can set for a temporary unlock. There is also options where it says holiday exceptions. This is mostly for offices use case. I mean, you can set for the holiday exceptions. And first person in requirement, you can use the first person to unlock the door. It will only use on that person and select the users. And there is a one features which says lockdown. I mean, this is like a emergency event. Like you can create a lockdown, it will be lock or something. I have not touched that. But here you see the access method. I've used mobile button also. I can, and even I can tap my iPhone to just unlock the door. So this UA Access Ultra is also working good. As you can see, it says hub and readers here. So this is also working fine without any issues. I didn't get any issues, such issues on this UniFi Access Ultra. So now go back to the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus. So I think I have shown you all the list of Ubiquiti devices which I run on my network and what's the purpose of the UniFi devices. Uh, so now let's take a look into the some other sections from ubiquitium to the home labbing stuff. Uh, so this is the Proxmox. I'm running on the Dell PowerEdge R420 server. I think I've shown you here. Let me show you once more. If I go to the playback and I choose the TP-Link camera, it says privacy mode is on. No, it's not. I think, yeah, change the date. Let me check if privacy mode is on or not. It's taking quite long time, I think, to just access this TP-Link camera. I think it is for every camera, but this is acting weirdly. I think the TP-Link camera connecting is taking a longer than expected. Please check your internet connection. So never mind. Let me show you from here. Yeah, it shows. So here you can see this is my Dell PowerEdge R420 1U rack mounted server where I have a Proxmox running. So let's go back to the Proxmox. So let me show you the summary. And if I check here, the home, this is my, okay. So right now you can see here I'm using Intel Xeon CPU EFI 2470V2 processor, which give a frequency of 2.40 gigahertz of two sockets, and I got a 192 GB of RAM. Out of that, 188 GB is used, and you can see the CPU. So let me show you the iDRAC controller. It support iDRAC 7. So right now I have that iDRAC running currently here. So iDRAC is basically, you can integrate Dell remote access controllers. You can access your Dell remote controller. If the server is on, you can access it anywhere. You must have access to that network using VPN and all those stuff. So let me show you first what are the power drawn on this server, and what license I'm using. The enterprise license because I have a iDRAC 7 controller on that. So here you can see the server overview. It got batteries and everything. Check here. Like check for the power thermal. So here you can see right now present reading, it says 98 watt and it says 7.36% capacity. And you check all PS1 and PS2 is utilized, and the since March 8, Saturday March 8, the total usage is 201.318 kilowatt hour. And here you can check the historical reading of the average usage. So I think it is not juicing all the usage with the wattage hour, but still you can take account because I'm using lots of VM here. You can see lots of VM: Greylock, Uptime, Plex, Jellyfin, Grafana, Home Assistant, Port Inner. Even I run a Minecraft and the backup server. So you can see depending on that that much power in drawn. Let me show you the memory. This is the storage I have right now. You can check here this much storage I have. The physical disk here you can check here. 278 GB, 271, 85 and 1931 GB. You can see here this is almost SSD's remaining rated, right, endurance. You can check everything here. And let's talk about the hardware and the memory. So here you can see it support maximum capacity of 384 GB of RAM, and I've just used 192, and you can see the list of the RAM I have. 32 GB is all DDR3 ECC RAM, and you can check the rank of this and the speed of this RAM. So yeah, so I'm change. It comes with the E5 2403 V2 processor, which was just an 8 core. So this Dell server has two CPU, each of 10 cores, I think. So I'm getting around 20 cores, and using these all stuffs on the my Dell PowerS server. So let's just start with the Home Assistant. So Home Assistant basically takes a lots of power as well as everything, because I'm managing all smart uh, devices here. You can see I can manage everything from here with the one click of button. Everything will be turned off, even if my home network, because I'm using the TP-Link Smart Strip. You can check the TP-Link Smart Strip. I can manage it from here. I can change the effect, and I can use this as a all the effect, and the TP-Link LED I've mounted on this rack at the bottom of this rack. Even the I'm using the TP-Link door sensor, which is on this door, and if I open this door, the sensor will be detected. It will sense the door is open, and the smart plug will be off, because I've created a smart activity on that. Whenever there is a trigger on the sensor on the door, a smart plug will be turned on, which run an exhaust fan. So you can check the sensor of the door, which was open, was closed 2 hours ago. It was closed. You can check everything in. Even I've used all the UniFi Protect integration here, and even you can add your HP Smart Tank printer also. You can check the status of your cartridge and everything from here. Uh, so this was the Home Assistant. We'll talk much in the later on video. So I'm just showing you the overview. After that, I use this gray log. So the gray log is basically where you can check all the logs of your Ubiquiti devices. The sys log, you can see, you can for the troubleshooting purposes. So I've set on the Unified Dream Machine Pro as well as my UXG Pro also. And you can see here the messages of Dream Machine Pro, these all sort of logs, and even you can check for this U6 Lite here, the message of the U6 Lite and everything from here. This is used on the gray log, and this is a TrueNAS. Yeah, the TrueNAS I'm running separately on the Zima board, and this is just I'm running a image as a photo storage, and this is just for the image. And I'm building one more NAS, and where I will run a true NAS. If you haven't checked that video for building a NAS DIY using HL4 from 45 drives, you can check that out. And this is the ad like I've already shown, and this is the Pi-hole I am using as my DNF server. As you can see, the queries block, percentage, and the domain on the list, and this I'm using on the gateways UXG Pro as my DNF server. So this is running on the Raspberry Pi 4, 4 GB RAM, I think. Yeah. So this is a port in a Docker where I run some of the Dockers such as Grafana for the Grafana, and an InfluxDB, and for the Minecraft server and everything. And these two things, this is a Jellyfin. I'm not using Jellyfin yet, but I've installed it on the VM. I will use. And this is the Uptime Kuma. You can monitor all your monitor the ping, monitor your all your VMs. You can check with the ping, even you can check with the DNS and everything. So it is a quite good feature where you can check the service is down or not. You can even you can use this Uptime Kuma You can use the webhook on your Discord server, on the Telegram. So it will give you, if you use the webhook URL on the Discord, it will notify you on the Discord that your ISP is down, your Hostify server is down, your one VM, Pi-hole and everything. It will detect. And there is one more application I will show you, which is a Net Alert X. I mean, I've seen the video of the Tom Lawrence and where he used this video. So you can see it will list all of your devices on your network. You can see my devices and the connected devices. I mean, you can check for the presence of the devices and you can check everything, the status of the devices. So I've not customized it yet, but I will do it after some time. And I already said you the Grafana. I'm also working on this Grafana uh, to get it working on the full fledged, so I can use this Proxmox. I want to monitor the Proxmox, the GUI using InfluxDB, so I'm using the metric server as InfluxDB, so I will use that also. So I think I've covered everything on my network rack, what I'm using, what's the purpose of that. So I think uh, till when, I mean, I'm using this, I'm doing streaming. Let me check the timing. So it's now 4:30, I think 4:31. So if you guys have any questions, अगर आपके पास कोई questions है, you can ask here. And if you have not followed my channel, you can subscribe. And I think I'm giving away the Edge Router X for now. I think this is just a tiny Edge Router X. If you are using on your home network as a TP-Link devices, any Wi-Fi router, and you want to upgrade, you can just check this Edge Router X. I'm doing a giveaway. Check that out. Video and participate on the giveaway. After that, I have some other routers. This is UniFi Express, as you can see here. This is small devices, and one UniFi Cloud Gateway Ultra, as you can see here. This is a Cloud Gateway Ultra, and one MikroTik router board. This also good. I have done a video previously, and this video works well on my channel. Router board RB750GR3, and this is quite good. I mean, router from the MikroTik. I should get more on the like ISP and high-end MikroTik devices. So if this giveaway works well, I will try to give away. I will try to think giveaway. Now my next challenge is 5,000 subscriber. Let's do the 5,000 subscriber. Let's support my channel. So yeah, I can bring more and more videos on the Ubiquiti networking and other stuffs for you guys. And if you guys have any questions regarding this live session, you can check out. You can just ping me here. I will answer to your question. So I think yeah, I think it's time to wrap the stream. Thanks for joining the stream, live stream. I will catch you next week. I hope I will do the next stream next Sunday, and I will do some more topics. And if I get something, I will try to get you guys something on the live stream and talk about all the stuffs on your networking and what you guys do and everything. Let me know if that is a good idea or not. So I think that's it. Bye.